Have you ever felt like you're drowning in your own thoughts before your feet even touch the floor? Do you find yourself reaching for your phone instead of reaching for hope? If you're watching this video and you feel that familiar weight of worry pressing down on your chest, you're not alone in this struggle. Sometimes we feel so broken, so overwhelmed by life's demands, that we forget the most powerful thing we can do is simply open our eyes and say, "Thank you." If this message is speaking to your heart right now, please hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. Your support helps us reach more souls who desperately need God's love and healing. Before we think about that endless to-do list, before we worry about what might go wrong today, we can choose to see this new morning as a gift wrapped in God's love. Every sunrise is a tender reminder that God's mercies are new every morning, not recycled, not worn out, but fresh and waiting just for you. Every breath flowing through your lungs right now is a gift you didn't earn, couldn't buy, and can't take for granted. When we intentionally start our day with gratitude, something miraculous happens in our hearts. We begin to see God's goodness everywhere we look, even in the midst of our pain. Maybe you woke up this morning feeling defeated, carrying burdens that seem too heavy for your shoulders. Perhaps you're facing challenges that make you question everything you thought you knew about God's plan for your life. I want you to know that your struggles don't disqualify you from God's love. They qualify you for His grace. Today, we're going to thank Him for this morning and for all the countless ways He shows His love to us every single day, even when we can't see it through our tears. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and feel the weight of His presence surrounding you. Let's pray together, not as perfect people, but as beloved children who desperately need their Father's touch. Good morning, Lord. I'm so grateful for this morning, even when it's hard to feel grateful. Thank you for letting me wake up when so many didn't. Thank you for giving me another day to experience your love, to serve you, and to discover your goodness all around me, even in unexpected places. I didn't do anything to deserve this new day. My mistakes from yesterday didn't cancel out your love for me today. But you gave it to me anyway because you love me with a love that defies logic and transcends my failures. Father, I'm grateful that you never sleep, never take a break from caring about me. While I was resting, you were watching over me, protecting me from dangers I'll never even know about, caring for me in ways I can't comprehend, and preparing this new day specifically for me. Your word says in Psalm 121:4, "Indeed, he who watches over Israel will neither slumber nor sleep." Lord, thank you for being my faithful guardian through every dark night of the soul. I'm grateful for my bed this morning, God, this simple place of rest that millions of people don't have. Thank you for a roof over my head and walls that kept me safe through the night. Not everyone has these basic blessings, and I don't want to take them for granted ever again. Thank you for providing shelter for me when I don't deserve it. Thank you for my body this morning, Father, even when it doesn't feel strong or healthy. I'm grateful for eyes that can see the beauty you've created, for ears that can hear the sounds of life around me. I'm grateful for hands that can touch and serve others, for feet that can walk this journey with you, for a mind that can think and know you better. Even if my body isn't perfect, even if there are things that hurt or don't work like they used to, even if I'm struggling with illness or pain, I'm grateful for this body you've given me. It's the temple where your spirit dwells, and that makes it precious beyond measure. I'm grateful for the air I'm breathing right now, Lord. Every breath is a gift from you. The fact that my heart is beating, that my lungs are working, that life is flowing through me, it's all because of your incredible grace. Help me never to take for granted the absolute miracle of simply being alive in this moment. Father, I'm grateful for the people you've strategically placed in my life, even the difficult ones who challenge me to grow. Thank you for family members who love me imperfectly but sincerely, for friends who care about me through all my seasons, for everyone who has shown me kindness when I least expected it. Even the difficult people in my life have taught me something valuable or helped me become more like you. I'm grateful for the way you use other people to show me your love in tangible ways. Right now, in this sacred moment of acknowledgement, I feel your presence washing over my grateful heart. The weight of worry begins to lift as I remember who you are and how faithful you've been. This gratitude is transforming me from the inside out, preparing my soul for deeper intimacy with you. Thank you for the gift of work, Lord, even when it feels overwhelming or unfulfilling. Whether I'm going to a job that challenges me, taking care of my home with tender hands, caring for family members who depend on me, or serving in other ways that matter to you, I'm genuinely grateful to have purpose and meaning in my life. I know that not everyone has the ability to work, and some are struggling to find employment or dealing with disabilities that limit them. I don't want to take this blessing for granted, even on the hardest days when I question my path. Help me to see my work as a sacred way to serve you and others, not just a means to an end. Transform my perspective so that every task, every interaction, every challenge becomes an opportunity to reflect your love to the world around me. I am grateful for food this morning, God, and I don't want to rush past this simple miracle. Thank you for providing exactly what I need to nourish this body. You've entrusted to my care, whether it's a simple breakfast eaten in hurried moments or something more elaborate shared with loved ones. I'm thankful that you provide for my daily needs even when I worry about tomorrow. Help me to remember those who don't have enough to eat, those who go to bed hungry, those who don't know where their next meal will come from. Show me practical ways I can help them, whether through direct action, financial support, or simply treating food as the sacred gift it truly island. Thank you for laughter and joy, Father, especially when life feels heavy and joy seems elusive. I'm grateful for those unexpected moments when I can smile, when something breaks through my worries and makes me genuinely happy, when I can laugh with others and feel the lightness that comes from connection. You've created us with this amazing ability to experience joy even in the midst of difficulty, and that's such a beautiful, mysterious gift. Even in the darkest times, when sorrow seems to overshadow everything, you can still bring moments of unexpected light and happiness that remind me you're still working. Your word says in Nehemiah 8:10, "The joy of the Lord is your strength." Lord, thank you for being my source of strength and joy, especially when my own reserves are completely empty. I'm grateful for the gift of learning, God, and for a mind that can still grow and discover new things. Thank you for giving me curiosity that keeps me engaged with life, whether I'm learning more about you through your word and prayer, discovering something fascinating about the world around me, or gaining deeper insight into my own heart and motivations. I'm grateful for the ability to keep growing throughout my entire life, to never stop being amazed by your creation. Help me to stay curious and teachable, never thinking I've learned all there is to know. Keep my heart humble and my mind open to the lessons. You want to teach me through every experience, every person, every challenge that comes my way. Thank you for peace this morning, Lord, that supernatural peace that defies all logic and circumstances. In a world that feels increasingly chaotic and stressful, where bad news seems to dominate everything and anxiety feels like a constant companion, you offer a peace that doesn't depend on my circumstances looking perfect. You offer genuine calm for my restless heart and true quiet for my racing mind. I'm grateful that I can find real rest in you, no matter what's happening around me, no matter how uncertain the future looks, no matter how many problems I'm facing. This peace is a gift I can't manufacture on my own. It comes directly from your presence in my life. I'm grateful for your faithfulness, Father, even when mine wavers. You've never let me down, not once, even though I've disappointed you countless times. You've never left me, even when I've walked away from you in anger or doubt. Even when I couldn't see you working behind the scenes, you were there orchestrating things for my good. Even when I doubted your love, questioned your timing, or wondered if you really cared about the details of my life, you remained faithful. Looking back now, I can see so many ways. You've taken care of me, guided my steps, and blessed me in ways I didn't even recognize at the time. Thank you for being the same yesterday, today, and forever, the one constant in a world of constant change. Thank you for the gift of creativity, God, that spark of divine imagination you've placed within every human heart. Whether it's in cooking a meal with love, solving a complex problem at work, decorating my space to reflect beauty, or just thinking in new ways about old challenges, I'm grateful for the ability to create and imagine and bring something new into existence. You've made us in your image, and you are the ultimate creator who spoke the universe into being. Thank you for sharing some of that incredible creative spark with us, for allowing us to participate in the ongoing work of creation in small but meaningful ways. I'm grateful for all the seasons of life, Lord, the ones I've celebrated and the ones I've endured. The times of celebration, promotion, falling in love, new babies, answered prayers, and dreams coming true have all brought me tremendous joy and taught me about your goodness. But I'm also learning to be grateful for the difficult seasons, the losses, the disappointments, the periods of waiting, the times when nothing seemed to go right. These harder seasons have made me stronger, more compassionate, more dependent on you, and have drawn me closer to your heart in ways the easy times never could. I'm grateful for the happy seasons that have filled my heart with laughter and celebration. And I'm genuinely grateful for the difficult seasons that have refined my faith and taught me that you can be trusted even in the darkest valleys. As I speak these words of gratitude, I feel your love washing over me like warm sunlight after a long, cold winter. My heart is expanding, making room for more faith, more trust, more joy than I thought possible. This is what gratitude does. It opens us to receive your abundance. Thank you for giving me the precious freedom to make my own decisions, to choose how I respond to life's unexpected situations, and to choose to love you even when that choice feels difficult. I don't want to take lightly the sacred responsibility that comes with this freedom of choice, but I'm deeply grateful for the dignity and autonomy you've given me as your beloved child. Thank you for second chances, Lord, and third chances, and countless opportunities to begin again. I'm grateful that when I make mistakes, and I make so many, you don't give up on me or write me off as a lost cause. Instead, you offer forgiveness that's deeper than my failures, fresh starts that feel like morning dew, and new opportunities to do better, to love better, to be better. I'm grateful that your love is infinitely bigger than my failures, and that your plans for me don't crumble when I mess up. Your purposes for my life are stronger than my worst decisions. I'm grateful for life's simple pleasures, Father, those small tender gifts that make ordinary moments extraordinary. A warm cup of coffee cradled in my hands on a quiet morning, a comfortable chair that welcomes me after a long day, a gentle breeze that kisses my face, the innocent smile of a child that melts my heart, the warmth of sunshine streaming through my window. These small gifts make life genuinely beautiful and remind me that you care about every detail of my daily experience. Help me to slow down and notice these everyday blessings that you lovingly scatter throughout my days like breadcrumbs leading me back to your heart. Thank you for your incredible patience with me, God. I'm grateful that you don't get frustrated with my endless questions, my recurring doubts, or my painfully slow spiritual growth. You're patient with my stumbling learning process, gentle with my obvious weaknesses, and kind in your correction when I need guidance. Thank you for loving me through every awkward, messy stage of my journey with you. I'm grateful for the gift of giving, Lord. Thank you for opportunities to help others, to share what I have, whether much or little, and to be part of meeting someone else's needs. It's a genuine privilege to be used by you to bless others, and I'm grateful for every chance to give and serve, knowing that in giving, I receive far more than I offer. Thank you for your presence this morning, Father. I'm grateful that you're not distant or difficult to reach, not hiding behind theological complexity or religious ritual. You're right here with me, closer than my own breath, more intimate than my heartbeat. Your word says in Acts 17:28, "In him we live and move and have our being." Lord, I'm grateful that my entire life is surrounded by your presence and love. I'm grateful for the promise of eternity, God. Thank you that this life, with all its struggles and limitations, isn't all their island. Thank you for the hope of heaven, for the promise of being with you forever, and for the assurance that death isn't the end of our story. It's the beginning of something more beautiful than we can imagine. This eternal perspective makes every day more precious and every struggle more bearable. Thank you for grace this morning, Lord. I'm grateful that I don't have to be perfect to be loved by you. Your grace covers my mistakes, strengthens my weaknesses, and gives me supernatural power to live for you. Grace is the reason I can wake up each morning with hope and joy. regardless of what yesterday held. As you step into this day, carry this gratitude like a sacred flame in your heart. When your coworker frustrates you, remember the patience God shows you. When traffic makes you late, recall His perfect timing in your life. When bills pile up, think of His daily provision. When loneliness creeps in, remember His constant presence. This isn't just positive thinking, this is spiritual transformation. Today, choose to be a gratitude ambassador. Let your thankfulness spill over onto everyone you meet. When the cashier seems stressed, offer genuine appreciation. When your spouse feels overwhelmed, speak words of gratitude for their efforts. When your children test your limits, thank God for the privilege of loving them. Gratitude rewires your brain, reshapes your heart, and rebuilds your relationships. It turns ordinary moments into sacred encounters and transforms mundane tasks into acts of worship. Every thank you you speak today to God and to others creates ripples of blessing that extend far beyond what you can see. You have the power to change atmospheres with authentic gratitude. You can shift conversations, heal relationships, and bring hope to desperate situations simply by choosing thankfulness over complaint, appreciation over criticism, blessing over bitterness.